All right, we're about to kick off round 14 of the Inferno Super Series with our first game, Cowboys versus Titans. The Cowboys are struggling at the bottom of the ladder, but the rest of the competition is extremely tight, so every try is going to start to matter. Titans will be hoping not only to win against this depleted Cowboys team, but also to put up a bit of a scoreline. Graham?
Yeah, we've actually got the Tigers have already wrapped up the minor premiership, so congratulations to the Tigers. Great work this season. But the next, it's anybody's game. We've got two teams, Manly and the Broncos, on 21 points, and then we've got two teams, the Titans and the Raiders, on 20 points. So anything can happen for the next 2 weeks, but for and against is extremely close with only one or two in it. So this could be a fantastic opportunity for the Titans.
And they're setting up here on the last play. Kai goes from half. Good chase out by Ricardo on the wing to save a try. Can they get up and make the final tag? Good pressure. Well done.
Good first set for the Cowboys, missing basically their top four. I mean, Johnny's here. He's going to add basically all their attack, I would think. He did exceptionally well against the Broncos a couple of weeks ago with depleted numbers in the second half. I think they ended up drawing the second half, so well done there. There's obviously a lot of spirit in this Cowboys team, but just might not be clinical enough tonight.
And speaking of, Johnny, it looks like they're going to drop for him in the last, give him a go. Poor dump there, unfortunately, on the last. It looked in the first set there, the Cowboys actually drove towards their box, forgot they had no one there, and drove back to the middle. It'll be interesting to see if they can pick anyone up. It is the 6 o'clock game. Sometimes you get a few latecomers. Hopefully for the Cowboys, that's the case. Oh, deep ball from Matt. Just wanted to show off the long ball to all the people watching at home. This has given the depleted Cowboys team nightmares, all this ball movement. They're really having to push themselves in defence, chase. Smart play, and they'll try and get a good dump here to get a 4-3.
Oh, not a good ball.
And the whistle has saved him there. He deserved a changeover, unfortunately.
Yeah,
It looked like it was a good dump for a 4-3 takeoff, but they went for the 32 long, and the only one that read it was the link from the other side.
To me, that's a skill error. I don't think anything to do with the Cowboys' defence there forced that problem. Well done by Ricardo there. Good corner pulled. He's fine. Excellent work. Well done.
Yeah. Some inexperienced players that are usually found on the wing for the Cowboys team having to step up. It'll be interesting to see how they go. Great shot by Johnny if he makes it.
Forced him inside. Well done, Johnny.
He does well from length. He reads it well. He does a lot of quickie plays himself, which gives him an advantage in defence. He expects the quickie to come, and he really jammed that one well.
Although the Cowboys haven't had a good season, I think Johnny will find himself quite high in the draft order next year. He's definitely shown himself as more than capable in this environment, but also a consistent member of the team.
Yeah, he had a terrific NTLs for the mixed Sharks team. Really put a lot on his shoulders, and the older boys, the Jones brothers, really asked him to do a lot, and he took advantage of it and really stepped up. It was a great experience to work under those boys, and I think he's taking it back here to the Super Series.
Titans happy to go to their box here. Plenty of ball movement. A good drive by Kaya there.
It's only very early, but I think the Titans will start to get frustrated if they can't get a touchdown or two very soon. They're kind of expecting to score every play, it looks like, and they're losing their shape. They're trying to get past the defence, throwing too many passes. If they can keep it simple, this is a good drive here from Ryan if he can find the right middle.
I think this might actually work in the Cowboys' favour a little bit because the Titans are used to more of a structured defence to attack, and because the Cowboys players aren't used to playing in these positions, the Titans aren't getting the right men up.
Yeah, we've all played against 5 before. Sometimes it's really difficult. It's a similar concept here where they're not sure if the opposition is going to pull corner or not, so they don't know which plays to run. And you can see they're a little bit confused at the moment, and they're just overplaying their hand. If they just keep things simple, get a good drive, I think they're going to gas up the speed. The Cowboys are going to run out of legs. But if they can just keep it really simple, drive the ball, go from half, I think the tries will just start to open up. That's about already, in only a few minutes gone, the 4th time they've gone down for Johnny just on a desperation last play. He's really their only experienced player, and they're really pushing him to his limits. But this is part of this competition. When your big names don't show up, it is great to see which young kids step up. Which players who often find themselves stuck out on the wing, maybe not doing too much, can step up and hold their own in the middle. Good hold there by the winger.
Oh, that's lucky. It was good shape. They looked like they might have had them there for a while, the Cowboys.
Yeah, it was actually good communication with not many players to say stay out, for the winger to hold the winger. But unfortunately, just on the inside, they ran out of legs. You can see that already they're looking to the sideline for a sub. And unless the referee's going to come on for them, they've got no friends there.
Well, this might be the danger bit for the Cowboys. If they can get one back here, you never know. They can keep close enough. Maybe some reinforcements arrive.
Yeah,
They have beaten the Titans twice this season with their full team. The only teams the Cowboys have beaten this season has been the Titans. So they're the bogey team. If they can keep close enough.
But unfortunately, that walk back looked like they've been playing for 60 minutes, not 6 minutes. That was a very slow tread back. This is where Johnny usually shines. His quickie game is usually really sharp. Trying to set up a quickie there, pulling them out. And they just don't have anyone who's keen to run a play, run a sweep, mix it up, get anything going. There's no experienced players really for the Cowboys.
Good shot there for Joel. Fifth and last now. The bomb long, easily defended.
Pretty good kill. That's not a bad waster. They can try to set up. But the Cowboys really can't afford to shoot, although that's some good pressure from the middle. But they just don't have the legs to put that kind of pressure on. That's some expansive football. As the captain of the Broncos and the Raiders, we're kind of hoping they continue this expansive football and lose a bit of ball. We don't really want them to run up the scoreline too much, so continue, boys, continue. You've got free license. Looked like probably didn't make it on side, but good touch there. When you got 6, you can get away with whatever you can get away with.
Maybe with the counties.
Oh, he's over. Ball down there. Oh, a little bit of a hissy fit and the kick didn't come off. His tired legs didn't really kick that with all he's got. He's just so dangerous, Lovey. If you hold off him at all, tired legs are just going to be taken advantage of. That really wasn't set up that well. He did a counties. He pulled corner for a second, then he danced with him. It was just too easy to step over the score.
That's a shame for the Cowboys. They did all the hard work. They got up. They had them out of shape. They looked like they had that defended pretty easily, and all they really needed to do was pull corner in the end. You can't really compete with Lovey one-on-one.
No, that was definitely a coach killer. You want to make him throw that long ball at the very least. Oh, good to see the young kid taking off and having to go from dummy half. He's one of the newer kids to this competition.
Johnny's on the wing there. It's going to be hard. Unless we're gonna see a cutter.
That'd be great to see. You don't see the wing sweeping in enough. But at least he's having a go. Sometimes you see those young kids just pick up from dummy half in the last, and they just take 2 steps, look to pass to someone. At least he bent his back and had a go.
And a good body position there by the Cowboys in that ruck. Won the ruck well, stood up the attacker, and caused the error. Great job.
Yeah, Josh has played some senior mix for the Sharks. And you can see even now he's using his speed and pushing himself to really make some good meters. And it was a smart touch in the middle to really break up the Titans play. So Johnny's had a little bit of a break on the wing, if you can call it a break, and now they're driving for him again. They got both middles up. Oh, the late switch was probably a good option too, and they had a chance there, just couldn't convert. And the Titans were all over the ball. I think they're getting a little frustrated, as often happens, they're playing down to their opposition a little bit, but they're jumping on the ball. They want to turn some of this advantage they have in numbers into some tries.
Lovey just holding it up. A wonder set here. Nice drive. Probably another counties.
The Link got up well though and broke it up. They should be fine here.
Excellent job.
Yeah. Well done by the young Link to get up there, break up, so that they didn't have numbers when they did the counting. The Titans really need to be a little bit smarter with their setup. If they get that link up, shift the ball, set something up on the other side. Good effort by Joshy again. He's really upped his motor. Unfortunately, he didn't get his hand out, but he's really pushing himself. You can see he's putting everything he's got into it.
This is where hopefully you'll see Johnny actually step up in that leadership role and go, okay, we've got Josh, he loves to run, let's put him on a sweeper.
Great dump. Once again, they got the young kid. If the link had been chopping a decent hole there, it really was starting to open up.
Hold the phone. Here comes Ralph Hickman for the Cowboys. I'm sure they're going to be happy to see him.
He's taped up. He's ready to go. The freakish footwork. He'll be bouncing all over the place in no time. The only question is, which Cowboy is going to spot him first?
The good thing about Ralphie coming, he's played for the Sharkies 30s before. He is an attacking player, so it'll give him another option other than just Johnny up there. And he'll be happy to sweep. He'll be happy to step and do whatever he can. He'll definitely liven up the attack.
100%. And good communication there from the Cowboys. It's easy when you're tired to stop talking to your teammates. It's the last thing you want to do, but they're at least chatting to each other. Hopefully they set up a shut here. That was a case of they actually shut really well and they were in good shape, but sometimes Lovey can just step 2 people instead of 1. So good effort, good shape there from the Cowboys, and at least they got a hand in there to stop the try.
Obviously, Johnny tried to strike here if Lovey splits left.
A strike by the winger. Great pressure by Josh to read that. He's coming 2 players out from the wing to strike there, and it's absolutely confused everyone. It was a great option. Oh, he's all out of shape there. That's a great strike. The poor middle got all out of shape, got turned around. Luckily, the link saved his bacon and shut in well. You'd think they'd want to stretch the Cowboys out a little bit, make them run to the edges. They're a bit compressed at the moment, Titans. They can pull a hard corner here. Excellent D. Good shape again. They're showing a lot of heart here, the Cowboys. Down on numbers, but they're pushing each other. Great read on the quarterback, and that should be a loose carry. He's unlucky not to get the ball there. Sensational hit there from Jared Lunt there at the link. He plays a lot of wings, so he's doing a great job here defending a link.
I think the benefit he's got, he's played outside Tristan Wagg this season. So he's obviously learned quite a bit about him, and that's fantastic play again by the Cowboys.
Johnny got up in a really good channel there. He was extremely high off the line. When he looked up, he had nothing. No options there with the ball. He just threw it into his teammate.
And Josh is the first one to see Ralphie.
And he deserves it in my mind. He's really run hard. They're struggling to get out of their own half. You can't really fault them after some sensational D. Good ball movement. And you really needed him to bury his head there. Oh, and on the last, that's unfortunate. Oh my, he's almost missed him and gone straight through. But that's actually a fantastic kill just to relax him there. Good pressure there from Jared Lunt to get up again. Really impressive here by the Cowboys to keep pushing each other and keep getting up. And Titans are just continuing to throw the ball around. They still look a little bit lost in attack. And it's a simple mistake there has really cost them again. And this is some better field position, at least for the Cowboys. Hopefully they can have a shot at the Titans line. If they could score here and get it to 2-1, that would be an unbelievable effort for this Cowboys team.
Well, they showed against the Broncos they can put a second half together. You're right, if they can get one here and get a sniff, it's only going to become more frustrating for the Titans.
They've got 2 of their better players here setting up. Will they run the quarterback? Well, he's just going to have a crack. Unfortunately, they didn't have much there. It's really tough when your top 4 players, essentially, who usually run your moves, aren't here to try and just pull out stuff on the fly. When you rely on one call from one player or even a second player and neither of them are there, it's really tough to generate anything in attack. Great defense again. 2 hands shut. Then once, another lucky call there for the Titans, because once again, 4 hands have let them down. The Cowboys won't mind him not picking up the ball there. They'll have a nice rest. You think the Titans would be running all over this, but they're slowing it down again.
Still 4 minutes to go on the clock. Plenty of time. They're probably working for the second half here, the Titans, by the look of them.
Great slide defense, and he really didn't need to push his arm. It makes sense to have a go at a quickie on the first one and a repeat set, but if you know you're not going to score, there's no need to push that pass. Pull it out, set something up, and that's kind of been the case for the Titans the entire game. They're just trying to go too early in the set, pushing their arm every time, even when they're rucking, throwing the ball too much, instead of just using their pace, burning the depleted Cowboys and putting them on the back foot.
Well, you're right. If any number of probably four Titan players picks up from 20 metres out, no one's catching them. But they're not really using that to their advantage here. They're sort of setting up more slow sort of plays. And
with that one there, they dumped it a little out wide. When you're that far out from the try line, you really want to see a dump in the middle so that you can at least make the opposition think you can go both ways. You can make the gaps a little bit bigger. If you set up on one side of the field, they can really tighten up, and it's almost impossible to throw a long ball and get through from that side.
Lovey and Louie here together.
Counties has been the popular play, but he's gone short side.
They look like it have it covered. Not really sure.
Once again, he's got his whistle in his mouth a little too premature. It looked like they all got onside to me. They read the Waikato bounce out there, and a little bit disappointing for the Cowboys who've worked so hard to have the opposition let off the hook like that. Setting up a 32 long. Oh, great defense. An amazing communication from Ralphie inside to give his other middle confidence. Stay out, stay out. You could hear it from here. Fantastic communication.
I don't know about this. Ralphie going for a sub.
I hope one of his boys comes straight back on. But amazing effort by the other boys to keep running. Maybe they haven't realised that they have a sub yet. Maybe they thought Ralphie was there at all times. I'm not sure. Oh, that's a tough error. They're finding it really difficult after doing all of this sustained defence to get out of their own half. This is a bit better shape for the Titans. Let's see if they can set something up. Ooh.
And again, good shape by the Cowboys. They're forcing these passes now, and they're forcing the Titans into errors that for the past 3-4 weeks, the Titans haven't been making.
I think it's that frustration starting to build up. They know they should be winning this game by 5, 6, and they just can't get over the strike. They're making too many errors, and they're not converting when they're down there. It feels like the entire game has been down in the Cowboys' half of the field, but it hasn't shown itself on the scoreboard. Still only 2-0. More great meters by Josh. When he's hitting his hand out, he's really making a ton. Good effort by Ricardo. Keeping the ball moving, keeping the flow. This is better from the Cowboys. Poor dump on the last, though. A little bit of a waste to the set. That's the second time he's thrown the ball away. But with only 45 seconds to go, it's probably not that bad a penalty.
We just should have threw it away further.
That's right. Get a boot on it.
If you're only going to lose 10 metres, you might as well throw it over this sideline.
Although his kick earlier wasn't very impressive, so maybe the throw was the option. This will be a bit of a heartbreaker for the Cowboys if they let one in here, but good defence there. Break up to play the ball.
So Kyle loves a quickie here.
There's about 20 seconds remaining. They've
gone
gone 4 on 3. Johnny struck again.
Right.
Oh, that is heartbreaking. They did so well. Johnny got up so hard. And the dummy.
With 8
falling
seconds
for
to
the
go.
dummy. With 8 seconds left.
So that'll be it for the first half. Very, very good effort by the Cowboys.
Yeah, well done by the Cowboys to hang in. 3-0 at half time. Back soon. Alright, and there's the kickoff for the second half. You went with this earlier, it is 3-0 here to the Titans. The Cowboys are struggling tonight with only one sub and a lot of their main men here. They've set up an L off the tap, they've dummied to it, that's been a popular play. That looked like it got some ground. Another unfortunate call for the Cowboys. They've really been a little bit hard done by when it comes to online attack and defence. They've defended their hearts out, just balls haven't gone their way. Lovey on the sweep, very dangerous.
Yeah,
Joshie! Ball to stay out, you can hear it from here. Good listening by his winger Ricardo to stay out, and the trust really came up front. And another fantastic run.
Good work, Joshie!
After making an incredible tag, field off the one he needed, and they did it again. Good run. Run it again, sir.
Harder, James!
Tag for him. This is what they struggled in the first half. No numbers there. Good step back so he can get it going. Great ball. And a better hole. He was a bit tired probably from his running early. He could have been light more outside inlet. But at least they had a decent ball. They put the Titans under a little bit of pressure. They should have stayed out. They had numbers, but they connected it and shut in. It's probably the first time they've actually come down the first of the game.
Drive for Johnny. At least he's going to get a clean drive. He's going to get someone solid in the run, and the other boys can just play off that.
That was actually a better set there from the Titans. They had good flow coming out of their own half. They had 2 strong dumps. They set up for Lovey to go hard. The ball got stuck in the sand. He had to bend his knee to dig it out. Couldn't quite do it. They've got 6 subs, so that is really another tough call for the Cowboys. Maybe it wasn't the best role, but I've seen plenty of this bad tonight and to the competition that have been called. Usually you see the referees giving a little bit of leeway to the team that's losing by a few and doesn't have numbers, but it seems to have gone down the money grab. It's a bit confusing for the box. The Cowboys look a little out of shape. Johnny's got his hands on his hips. Nobody really seems to want to make a touch. Oh, once again, Joshie saves the day from his wing spot. That's twice for an incredible call there. I don't know if she called off Joshie on the wing or the middle who had nothing to do with the play. That's a vicious call. They're going for the ninja, and that's going to be tough as well.
What they're doing right, the Cowboys, they're getting that play linked up. Link's making the tag, they're pulling corner. They're reading the punish very easily. They're taking their chance and shooting in, but just unfortunately at the moment, not getting any of the reward.
But the completion rate for the Titans is really, really poor considering the amount of numbers they have. And the referees have really helped them out. I know they're not doing it on purpose, so it just seems like every 50-50 is on their way to it. So that's 4-0 there for the Titans. It would be great to see the Cowboys get a try here, at least get a little smile on the face, show that they can do it, just to keep them going. Better move it. And they've got the Titans running side to side. They can get a good jump here and have a crack. The other one's taking control. Probably didn't want him. Oh, it's good to see him getting the ball. That's fantastic. The Titans were bending all over the shape, running sideways. It probably didn't deserve a penalty because it wasn't a great jump and he was inside the 5, but it's great to see him get one.
Obviously, Ralph doing a sweeping here. Short side.
That's good. Good recycle. It's only tag 1. They got plenty of tags.
That's alright. At least asking for a question here.
It's only 3 tags. They've still got time to set something up and making the Titans move side to side, coming under pressure. A bit of a waste there, yeah. Smart there to touch in on the way back. The tag 4, they've still got 1. Hopefully they can set up something here. They start the sweep.
Patience by the Titans. And all of those tags they made to take inside the side. You know that when they're trying to make the tag, the attacking side really wants them on the 7 metre, but they couldn't get them out. Maybe the Titans had a talk at half time, but it didn't stop their ball playing when they're rucking it out. They've moved the ball more than I've seen any team so far this year. They're really throwing it about, and they haven't worried about the drop balls, they're still throwing it. Oh, that's a huge hole in the middle. If he just takes off and goes.
Yeah!
No lack of trying here from the Cowboys.
They lost all their shades, but sometimes just someone putting their hand up and having a crack saves the day. He shut down short side, the middle fell over, the other middle was nowhere to be seen, but hey, good on him. Great save.
Got the job done, that's all that matters.
On up really early there shooting.
Here I come. Good take, mate. Good take. Good work, gents.
Really dumping it down, just take off.
The right option.
They umbrellaed up and they created a bit of a space.
Might have had some room on the outside of it. Love his quick. Probably would have got there. Would have been interesting. If the wing had collapsed and Joshy on the fly on the other wing.
Good body position there in defence. Stay strong, stay square. Made 3 tags in a row, he's done a good job. He's really taking control in the middle of the defence. Against the Broncos, he was very impressive when they had those numbers. He's pushing hard, he's talking to the referee, he's talking to his younger teammates. He's doing a really good job. He's gone for a slow rooster so he can use his footwork. You want to see him on the outside. And that's a waste on tag 4. I think he was expecting a penalty, which, considering what we've seen so far, is a fair enough option, but he didn't get one. Don't think he can be too upset.
He's doing a fantastic job. He's getting up early. He's really forcing Lundy to go back the other way.
And it's rubbing off his teammates. We've seen Lundy, Joshy, we've seen a few of the other players get up and they put pressure on when they see the play setting up on the other side. It's really good leadership. And it's really tough when you don't have the captain and the usual leader. You don't know who's going to stand up. So good to see him at least showing and putting his best foot forward. Last play. Good empire play. Great short hold.
Take direction, sir.
It looked like he had his hands sweeping into the lane there. He got very lucky not to be away 6 again. Good take off there by a couple of times. Delayed it, but it worked out well because Link and the Titans didn't know whether to shout and the ball started to open up.
Ready to go, get up.
Cowboys working hard, have to learn his dates, he's really worked hard. And once again, his pressure is forcing Young to mistake.
So I know it's the BFL over here. They've got Josh here.
They got
Around this one, he's seen that done for the winger. And they're probably a bit too close to the line. But if they get into a bit of a trap later on in the half,
Get in there, Johnny.
their half.
Get in there, Johnny.
That'd be a good idea. Just pace has gone really well tonight. Mix it up a little bit.
Oh, when you have a team that's 5 more players, you're not going to take advantage of anything. If you've got a bit of a speed advantage there, go for it.
Oh, right option. Lucky.
He got a bit flat-footed, he just couldn't get the mustard on the pass. That's 3 times in a row. They've gone down for Ricardo. He's been on the wing for the majority of the season. He's struggling some opportunities. Good on him.
Joshy, the lead, get in.
Good pressure there from Josh umbrellaing up as well. Trying to shut down their attack. This is better flow from the Titans.
Players really giving him some direction. When he comes on, good pass there.
They want to stay up. He's gone back to the side where they didn't have numbers. Once again, a quick pass. Wouldn't be my favourite option, but it does go to the lot.
It's a noticeable difference when he runs out the field.
Great drive,
They
man.
have a straight direction.
Very quick. A very sailing. Well, it's looking like a better set there. It's starting to flow, they were driving the ball. Huge mistake there. Tried to do a slow one on President Matt. Couldn't quite get it. Good effort. I don't know if he's got time to complain to the referee. He's going to try and get back on side. Can they get a strong lead middle? He doesn't push him, he wants to take him on, and that's the problem. You can see Labby eyeing that poor young fella off. He put himself on an island by pushing back straight and just went, I can take you one-on-one.
The problem was that the Cowboys on the inside were in a very good position. They actually had the speed covered. He was up well. Too straight.
And Lucky hasn't shown up his long ball yet, so if you're one of the Cowboys players, you want to see him at least push himself, try to roll. There's a couple of them that haven't gone to hand or they've gone forward. I'd like to think at least make him roll, make him push the pass and try to make it. So that's 5-0 for the Titans. Not surprised that they're slowing you down in attack.
Come on, give us one. Look forward from here. And I'm on their team.
It looked like a forward pass, but they played the advantage. Apparently they were offside, so they're going to give him another set. That's probably fair enough. Once again though,
James Wade Redmond
a
just...
poor dump on the lip. Groundford did amazing to make something happen. They didn't have the overlap. Tigers, they didn't trust their players on the outside. They stayed out ball was clear, and they wanted to come in. Early quarterback for the Cowboys. Good movement, making them come out. They've got a good dunk on the 7 there.
Come on, boys!
They better dump. They did come under a little bit of pressure. It just looked like maybe the figure was on that time instead of the back short side. That's a very clear foot in the right. And that's better communication by the referee from the sideline. It looked like they were going to do a changeover. So good effort by the sideline referee to come in and save the day. That was definitely Wolf didn't step over that ball. Good strength by the Cowboys in defence, but the young winger is lucky to get away with it. In the referee's defence, they really worked hard to improve on their difficulties, and they're trying to watch a lot of footage. It is a hard job, and good on them for helping out and doing it every week. Good chase out by the youngster to get out there. Once again though, if you look from here, the middles are so wide in the Cowboys. They probably threw the long ball too early there. They could have just straightened up and used their numbers. But that's another set held out by the Cowboys. Got to bend his back. That looked a bit forward there. The referee was right there after right. Great energy by Josh. Good meters. One set up into their phase.
Get it away from your box. Wait for them to the ground team take up 20 seconds.
Link work, link.
Again by Jared. Get out there and skins out too. They're making him look so cool. Good roll on here. They've got both middles up. Good pull forward. If you make him go back in. Another great jam by Jared from the lead. Sensational defence.
Good jam, Jared.
And it looked like inside, they had it covered as well if he stepped back, so well done, better shape there than Cowboys.
Just get upfield. Get upfield.
It's a short five, one of the short fives we've seen is lazy touch. Looked like he went straight to the ruck. They need a strong dump here. Josh uses his pace in the last. That's another great kill. Try to lay down, nothing wrong with that. Only a couple of minutes to go. But in saying that, the Titans aren't making their wheels work. They've gone straight out to the wing. wasting a couple of tags, and the Cowboys must be absolutely loving that for sure. Then they just wanted their strike middle on the map to get on here and take one. Trying to go forward through, they pulled out another wasted tag. It's only a good waste tag for you to set up something here on the lines coming up. They've done a counter, so they've got the link. Well defended by Josh again, really good job.
That's just tired legs, unfortunately. There's probably about 3 out of these 6, maybe even 4 to put in this tired legs. So, even though the scoreline's 6-0, every time the Cowboys better efforts in defence, it could have been anything.
Oh, with 2 extra players, 100%. They've done some really good things. It's been one of the best elite performances of any team I've watched. They've struck so many fantastic tags, really broken up their play. Their middle shape, when they're in, they've been showing their full focus. Sometimes they've been able to stretch and you can't really blame them for not communicating at this stage. The one's gas, they've got nothing left in the game. Hopefully they can get a try here, they really deserve it. They've got the 1-0.
The boys just another miscommunication. The effort's there, the thinking's there. When they just too thin from the
Once again, they're missing a lot of their communicators who usually call the play. One person thought they were doing a ninja play up the sweep, another one thought that they had the middle, so let's run the sweep.
Yeah, there, Ralphie was more than confident just to use his legs. He was giving him the short side. And everyone else just a bit tired, collapses. And straight forward play.
Shutting is often the easy thing to do with your side instead of chasing out and pushing yourself. And that takes us to 7-0, which is a little flattering for the Titans. They haven't been fantastic. They're trying to play against their opposition. They haven't completed any sets. And with only about 2 minutes left, the Cowboys will no rush here. They'll slow it down, hopefully they'll finish round 7. Maybe they can come up with a play here, which would be great. A lot of energy still is happening there, which is great to see. Alright, whoever there, they put the defence under pressure and pull it out. They've got the dump on the 7. They can create some opportunities here. Unfortunately. And now they're going to have to try and create something on the last. A lot of razzle dazzle in that play. A little around the back, one on, against your arm, give it a crack. Let's see how hungry the Titans are here. Great shot. Way to put pressure. He's unfortunately not getting mistakes there. He's worked hard all night, Ian, fellas. Good on him.
Still getting up.
Great pressure. As someone who wears a lot of compression gear, I'm loving the look at that tights on that one calf. Disappointing late try. That'll put to 8-0. With only about 25 seconds left, I think the Cowboys will be happy to just slow it down, shake hands now, and that'll do us. So, a bit of a disappointing loss there, but if I was a Cowboys player, I wouldn't feel too bad. They pushed themselves, they worked really hard, they did some good things, and hopefully next week they can get a few players back and